hotel with his team to kill a devil, but they got stuck on the 8th floor of that hotel. Now, everyone is completely surprised, because Eri was going downstairs, but he again appears in front of them. Kobni has been very scared by this. Seeing this, Hyemno calms her down. She tells her to make a double peace sign and stay put. Kobni does the same. After this, Hyemno also goes down to check this floor, but she again comes in front of them. Now, they do not understand what is happening here, but this scares Kobni even more, and she starts trembling with fear. Hayakawa realizes that it has to be a devil's power at work. He then tells Kobni to stand in front of the door, while he goes inside to check the rooms. He turns on the light in the room, after which he comes to know that there are rooms on the other side of the window, but he does not understand why this is so. To find out about it, he goes inside the other room through the window, but after coming out of this room, he again comes in the hall. Seeing this, Kobni gets even more scared. Just then Denji also comes here. He tells them that none of the windows are going anywhere, but they just open to the room across the hall. Now, Hayakawa has also realized that they are trapped on the 8th floor in this hotel. They come inside a room, but now they are not getting any idea to get out of here. Apart from them, there is also a clock inside this room. Hayakawa is thinking that this is probably a devil's doing. So, no matter how many times they try to go to a different floor, they end up on the 8th floor again. Also, the elevator is inoperable for whatever reason. That's why there is no way outside via the rooms or any windows, because they tried going through the ceiling, but ended up on the 8th floor again. Denji says that maybe it is because power killed that devil, because he could have died while using the power to keep them trapped. On hearing this, Power gets angry at him and says that he commanded her to kill him. Denji also gets angry on hearing this lie of her. Then Hayakawa says that a devil's power is released when he dies, so it can't be that. On this, Hyemno asks if the flesh piece is reacting, but Hayakawa says that it has gone dead still. However, Hyemno believes that the devil before was bait, and they bit hard, because she has never seen a devil try something too clever before. Hearing this, Eri starts saying that if no one hears from them for a while, maybe other devil hunters show up to help them. On this, Hyemno says that they better hope they do not fall into the same kind of trap then. But Kobni was very scared at this moment. It seems to her that they are all going to die here, and they are going to starve to death. Hearing this, Eri tries to encourage her and says that she became a devil hunter to send her brother to college. But on this, Kobni says that basically they forced her to do it. Her parents are set on her elder brother going to college since he is the gifted one, so they made her to get a job. That's why she became a devil hunter. But while saying this, she becomes very sad, because she also wanted to go to college like her brother. But she feels that now she is going to die here. Seeing her condition, Power starts laughing. Eri gets very angry at this, because she does not care about the emotions of others. So, Eri tells her to stop laughing. Just then Hyemno comes here, and tells Kobni that devils love fear. So, if she gets scared, she is giving them what they want. She then tries to calm Kobni down, but she is so scared. Now, Hyemno notices that Hayakawa is worried about something, so she asks him about it. Then Hayakawa tells that the clocks in that room have been stuck at 8:18 for a while now, and in every single room it's the same. Because of this, Hayakawa is surprised. It seems to him that there is a chance that time has been frozen here on the 8th floor, and if that is the case, no one is coming here to save them. Everyone gets worried when they come to know about it. However, Denji doesn't worry about it at all, and says that if that is the case, then they can sleep all they want. Eri gets very angry after hearing this, because they might be trapped in here forever, to which Denji says that he means they might be, but they might not be too. After this, he tells them to wake him when they figure it out, because that bed is freaking sweet, and because of which he wants to sleep in it. Now only a short time after this, Denji falls into a deep sleep. Hayakawa is very surprised to see this, but the clock was still stopped at the same place, and they could not find any way to get out of here. After some time, Hyemno wakes up Denji. He asks if they find a way off the 8th floor, but even after so much time had passed, they could not find any way to go get out of here. Hyemno tells Denji that they found out the power and electricity are still working while he was sleeping. Also, there was a little bit of food that some of the guests who ran must have left behind. Now, everyone is really worn out, but Hayakawa has been searching for the devil non-stop. Hyemno told him to take a break, but he wouldn't listen. Kobni freaked out and tried to drink toilet bowl water, so she knocked her out. Eri was helping Hayakawa at first, but now he has locked himself up in another room to have a panic attack. Denji then asks Hyemno about power, but she happens to be right here and starts telling Denji that there is nothing else to do. So, she has decided to win the Nobel Prize. Once she has earned such glorious esteem, the humans will all know to her, and with the Nobel Prize as her foothold, she will ascend to the Prime Minister's throne. But her first act will be passing 100% sales tax. Hearing these words of her, Denji says that she is always like that. After this, they go to see Arai and Kobni. Arai was very scared at the moment, while Kobni was sleeping. Himeno starts smoking cigarette and says this is her last cigarette. Then Power starts saying that she is bored by how little this upsets her. But Himeno says that she can take it easy because Hayakawa is working hard. After this, she shows her packet of cigarettes. She says that the nicotine also helps, and life is sweeter with a bit of dependence. Just then Denji notices that is the same brand Hayakawa smokes, to which Himeno says that is because Hayakawa learned all about the flavor of cigarettes. After this we see a flashback scene, where Himeno asks Hayakawa to smoke a cigarette, but he refuses for it, saying that it is bad for her bones. At this Himeno tells her to start, because it is great for socializing. But Hayakawa was not looking to make friends. From this, Himeno learns the reason for his becoming a devil hunter and says that he is out to kill the gun devil. Hearing this, Hayakawa starts looking at her, after which Himeno says that everyone who signs up with a chip on their shoulder is the same. And since only public safety is allowed to hold on to pieces of the gun devil's flesh, that's why devil hunters die young anyway, might as well smoke. To which Hayakawa says that he does not plan on dying anytime soon. Hearing this, Himeno says that she will hold him to that, because it is a pain when someone's partner dies. The next day, a lady slaps Himeno in front of everyone, but she doesn't say anything to that lady. Hayakawa is surprised to see this. He immediately comes to her and starts asking about it. Then Himeno tells him that the lady was the girlfriend of her old partner. But it happens a lot, and she gets issues with the family and friends of dead partners. However, they can't do anything to get back at the devils, so they take it out on her. She tells that she just considers it something that comes with the territory. But now Hayakawa was angry at the lady, and he goes towards her. Himeno then asks him what he did to her, to which Hayakawa says that he put gum on the clothes of that girl who hit her. Himeno is surprised to hear this. Then Hayakawa says that she should not just sit back and take being treated like that, because there is no need for her to feel guilty. So, he was pissed off and got some payback. Now, she is going to walk around without realizing there is wad of gum on her clothing. Himeno is listening to all his words carefully, and is very happy. She then goes to the restaurant with Hayakawa, where she tells him that her master said devils do not fear devil hunters who are strong or brave, but they fear devil hunters who have a screw loose, which is why she thinks he will survive a long time in this job. Hearing this, Hayakawa asks if that was an insult. He then goes to eat her almond tofu, but Himeno stops him and offers a cigarette. On this, Hayakawa says that he is not smoking, because it is bad for bones. But Himeno says that she wish he would. She gets the feeling they are going to be together for a while. This time Hayakawa is unable to refuse her, and says that this is the first and last cigarette he ever light up. In the present, he approaches Himeno, and asks if she has any smokes left. However, Himeno only has this last cigarette left, and Hayakawa wants to smoke. So, she gives him her cigarette. Seeing this, Denji starts saying that this is indirect kissing, so it is no fair. But Hayakawa tells him to shut up, and then tells him that he has got bad news. He asks them if they remember the devil they killed. Hearing this, Power says that she had killed him, to which Hayakawa says that he has become a lot bigger now. Everyone comes out of the room as soon as they come to know about it, or that devil was right in front of them. And at this time he had become very dangerous and big. Now, everyone is completely surprised to see him. Himeno realizes that he trapped them in this hotel and his body turned into that. But no one knows what kind of devil it is. Suddenly the devil starts talking to them and tells them about offering a contract. Because of this, everyone gets shocked, because no one knows what kind of contract he wants. After which devil tells them to feed him the human known as Denji, and even his corpse will do. So, if they let him eat Denji, he will let the rest of them leave in peace, and they will be free to leave. After this he asks them to accept the contract. Denji is completely shocked to hear this. Just then, Komi comes out with a knife in her hand. She was very scared, so she tells Denji to let the devil eat him. She then comes to kill Denji, but Hayakawa stops her from doing so, after which Himeno knocks out Kobni. She asks Hayakawa if he can swallow this thing with the fox devil. Hearing this, he immediately tries to summon the fox devil here, but the fox devil doesn't come. Therefore, Hayakawa understands that they are cut off from the rest of the world. To which Himeno says that the fox devil's body is in the Kyoto, so that makes sense. After this, she decides to use her ghost hand. Because of this, devil starts feeling a lot of pain. With this, he gets even more angry, and his size also starts increasing continuously. Hyemno is shocked to see all this. Then the devil says that his body is pointless, and this is not his main body. So, they won't find his heart here, because they are inside his stomach, and he has no weakness on this 8th floor. That's why there is no way to survive this place apart from accepting his offer. Hearing this, Denji tells the devil that he is probably not going to let them go, even if he does die. To which Hyemno says actually no, because the devil used the word contract. These kinds of terms hold a strong sway when a devil is involved. So, if one side makes good on the deal, the other side has to. Otherwise, whichever side breaks the contract ends up dying. That's why they only would be able to leave by killing Denji. Then Arai also tells to kill him, because he thinks they can come up with another plan once he is dead and they are out of here. Otherwise, they are all going to end up starving. The devil hunters are legally allowed to make contracts with devils, so he suggests them to take the deal. On this, Hayakawa says that the devil wants Denji dead. That means his death would benefit it, which is why they are not accepting the contract. Upon hearing this, Hyemno agrees to support him. But Power starts talking about killing Denji, because her Nobel Prize will remain forever out of reach if she is unable to leave this place. So Denji must have died for her Nobel Prize. Then Hayakawa says that fiends can't make pacts with devils, so it would not be obliged to let them leave even if she killed him. After this, he says that they are not killing Denji, because they only kill devils. Then Power asks if they should wrestle to pass the time, but Denji gets mad at her. After this, we see that time is still, while the devil is in front of them in the hall. Hyemno asks Hayakawa if he has got any kind of plan for actually getting them out of here, to which he says that if what the devil says is true, they can't kill it then. But they are not killing Denji either. After which Hyemno asks if the plan is to starve. Then Hayakawa says that if they really run out of options, he will use the sword. But Hyemno forbids him from doing so. Denji asks if this thing can get them out of here, why he should not use it. To which Hyemno says that he should not use it even if they are out of options. But if it comes to that, Denji will have to die. Denji is shocked to hear this. On the other hand, all the food are gone, because of which Arai gets very angry. Then he learns that Power has eaten all the food, but she lies to Arai that this is Denji's doing. Just then Kobni also comes here. She says that she figured it out, and they can't get out of here because of that fiend's power. But Arai forbids her to do so, and says that this is the blood fiend. To which Kobni starts saying that he is taking her side, even though they are devil hunters. She then gets very angry at him, and starts saying that he is a spy. Hearing this, Arai tells her that he is not on the devil's side. But Kobni is too scared, and threatens to kill him. On the other hand, the devil also gets angry. Seeing this, Hayakawa, Hyemno and Denji run for their lives. But the devil wants Denji dead, and he starts saying that he will grow as their fear grows, and with their terror he will capture them. Now, the devil has become too aggressive. He starts saying that he will be the one to kill Chainsaw Man, and then reveals his name as the Eternity Devil. Hayakawa and others are running for their lives. Suddenly, the floor starts tilting. Meanwhile, Kobni is about to get injured, but Power saves her. Here, the Eternity Devil has come in very dangerous form, and asks them to give him Denji's heart. Kobni is still too scared, and she tells to kill Denji, so that the Eternity Devil will let the rest of them leave from here. After this, Arai also starts saying that they are running out of time, so let's just feed him to the devil. But Hayakawa doesn't want to let that happen, so he decides to use his sword. However, Hyemno does not allow him to do so, and imprisons him with the power of her ghost hand. Seeing this, even Denji does not understand why she is stopping him. Then Hyemno says that they can probably get out of here if he uses that sword. But the pact is one that takes a lot of years of his life in exchange. That's why Hyemno is stopping Hayakawa from using the sword. Just then Arai comes and starts trying to knock Denji down. After this, Kobni also comes to stab Denji, but Hayakawa appears before her and saves Denji from being stabbed. Everyone is shocked to see this, and Hayakawa has started bleeding due to his injury. He tells everyone that he might be that deserves being stabbed, but he wants the gun devil dead. However, Hayakawa cannot kill it himself, so to do that, he needs devil hunters with the guts to fight it. That's why, even if it costs